It's the Tim Constantine Show.
Fiscal Cliff has been avoided. Kind of. Do you remember, back right after the election, they talked about this, and the Republicans stood up and they pounded their fists on the table and they said, the only way we're going to agree to any of these things is if there is a dollar-for-dollar trade. We want, for every dollar increase in taxes, we want a dollar in cuts in spending. We can't have government spending this much money. The deficit keeps getting higher and higher. Our debt keeps going up and up and up. We can't do it. And I told you at that time, I told you with absolute certainty that with the president reelected, cocky, arrogant, full of himself, the media behind him all the way, the Republicans were going to do one thing. They were going to fight and argue and bicker with the president right down to the very end. And then they would give in. They would cave in and do whatever the president wanted. And in fact, that's what they did. Because as it turns out, the formula for what they approved in the United States Senate and in the United States House of Representatives was not $1 for cuts and $1 for new revenue. No. As a matter of fact, for every dollar in cuts that went through this little package last night, there were $41 in new taxes. Let me say that again. For every $1 in cuts, there were $41 in new taxes. I would invite you to go to timconstantine.com and look at the graph I have posted there. If you look at the graph, it will show you a green bar and a red bar. And the green bar shows the total cuts that this package includes. And the red bar, which is 41 times higher than the green bar, shows you, all the new taxes. Now, I know the key phrase here has been, the top 2% of Americans should pay more taxes. If you're making $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 a year, gosh darn it, you can afford to pay more. You can make that argument all day. I don't agree with it, but if you want to make that argument, so be it. You may be shocked to learn that the new package that has been approved, everything that has gone on to date, and as of today, early January 2013, 77% of households in America will pay higher taxes. You heard me. 77% of households in America will pay higher taxes in the year 2013. Wait a minute. I'm not in the top 2% of earners. How did that happen? That doesn't seem right. It's not right. But that's what's going to happen.
It's the Tim Constantine Show.